What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to Tahoes and Turbos. Today we're gonna work on the Tahoe. As you guys know, I have to get it ready for some very important stuff. One of the things that has to get done is this right here. It's in the way when you get in and out, you know, your feet and stuff like that. I thought it would be okay, but just from being in the truck in the passenger seat for the last little while, with Maud doing some test driving with it for me while we get it ready, I've realized that that's got to go, because I wouldn't want my driver, the guy who's going to be testing me or whatever, when I do my road test, to work it with his feet or anybody else. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up and we're going to bring it inside the glove box. So I know I'm not worried about those holes. I can put stickers or something over them. So that is the plan. So first step of the plan will be to kind of, I guess, take the glove box off and measure where we have to cut. So that's where we'll begin. Let me go grab some tools and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we've kind of got it up in there. Now I'm just going to cut this out and we'll see how it fits up. So should be all right. Everything should fit how it should. So I might have to just move stuff over to get stuff to fit. Not a big deal. So, but anyways, folks, we'll be right back with a verdict. So it'll be a lot cleaner than it was, I tell you that much. Okay. Hey, folks, I got my little die grinder here. We're going to zip this down around as much as we can. I was looking at stuff. This actually unscrews, so and it's separate. See that? From the main. But the only problem is that this is the little latch thing that keeps it from falling. So I need to keep that. But pretty much everything from here down and around I can cut. And if I ever have to replace this, just this piece, I can get just this piece because it is separate from the main housing. So pretty cool. I'm going to throw some stickers on the front of that once we're all said and done. But here we go. Let's trim this, make it fit. And then everything should hide the computer really well. We'll see about even tying the computer up to something so that it's not moving around a lot. So stay tuned, because this is just to hide it from, from view. So, yay. Okay, there we are. Cut this piece out. Not a problem at all. There we go, like that actually. So now we'll have enough room for our computer and our wiring. So when we close this up, everything will be in there all nice and cozy, and nothing will get pinched or nothing will get squeezed. I might end up cutting this here down. We'll see. So, but other than that, I think she's ready to go in, folks. What do you think? So let's see how it fits, how it works, and hopefully everything will be good to go. So yeah, I gotta fix those up and cover them. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'll put some stickers over them. So yay! It's getting one step closer to actually looking like a normal truck again, folks. Also, I just want to say, if you guys don't have a rotary tool in your kit of anything, whether it be RCs or mechanic stuff, you're missing out. A Dremel or a rotary tool, even for household shit. These things are amazing, and they've got a million uses, like a million and one uses if anything. So you can pair one of those with these plastic welders. Where do I? Oh, there it is, right there. And there's nothing you can't do. Like if this doesn't work, I can always plastic weld this back together. So, but it'll work. So can't wait to see what it does. See you guys outside. Oh, would you look at that, folks? How clean does that look? Right? Glove box back on. Yeah, I need to clean it off or wash it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take it in the house. I'm gonna scrub it down in the sink. So inside here, this is the box. The computer, everything is good. So I might zip tie it up over here. And then that way when that's, oh no, I can't because this is in the way. And if I move it over, has to be in. Okay, I see. I see. Sorry, folks. So I see how it has to be. So that's should be pretty good. Now, all I have to do, see, look at that, closes up real nice. Can't even really, you couldn't even tell if there was anything in there. Under here, there's plenty of room for your feet, right? You're not gonna hit nothing. So, huge thanks to the kids for letting me borrow their pop box, or their soda box, I guess. So, everything is all tucked in nice. Yeah, you lose functionality of the glove box, right? But at the same time, it's now more streetable and safer, right? I'm going to see if the truck will actually fire up here soon because I did have everything unhooked. So, we'll see. Next thing we tackle will be this hole here. Because I was told that this is without my airbag in, that I can get in a bunch of trouble because, well, it looks like I was tampering or, vehicle's unsafe, whatever. So I have the piece coming. It's like 300 and some bucks on Amazon, or sorry, eBay. So it's blue, it matches, and it's basically a cubby hole. So, which works because we don't have, a glove box. So I probably could still put some stuff in there, but it would fall at the bottom here. So, which actually that's pretty good down there. I'm actually surprised. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab my key, hook the battery up, and we'll fire this thing up, make sure everything is good, make sure all the lights are good, and the tune's still good, because I always worry about that kind of stuff when I unhook batteries or unhook and plug and play. Then if everything's good, I'm gonna wash this up and we'll end the video with that all cleaned up with some stickers on it. So stay tuned. All right, folks, battery's hooked back up. Oh, where's my key now? I can never remember where I put that damn key. There it is. Let's zoom out. Let's hopefully she'll fire up. So I always worry when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, oh yeah, look at that, eh? Oh, sorry for the glare. There. Look how much more room and better that looks. Oh, that's how it should have been. Alright, this for... Okay, I can do that and then close it up. Perfect. We'll open it up for now just to make sure we can see all of our lights. And let's fire this thing up and see if it'll start. Green lights are a go. Yep. That's closed. Everything is fine there. Oh. Let me turn this off. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's stumbly. Probably because it's cold. So awesome. Well, that's there for that. Now I got to I'm gonna take that back off, clean it up, put some stickers on it, like this, probably this orange Stapleton one, and maybe the Holley one or something. Sorry. And we'll be back. So. Yeah, it seems to be running good. Everything seems to be fine. So, alright folks, we'll be back to end the video. But we did it. And it closes up all nice. You know what I'm gonna do actually, folks? I'm gonna scoot, because there's no steering wheel. And you can do this with these kind of trucks because it's like damn near living room in here, couch wise. Scoot my ass over. Oh, that is so. Hang on, is there a way I can kind of block the sun for you guys? That is so much comfier actually, having that gone. Sorry. Way better. Oh, damn sun. It's that time of year, folks. But Look at that. All the leg room, all the feet room. And I got some big feet. So, awesome, awesome. And she's still running good. Everything's going good. Everything is perfect. So, this is just such an awesome, good truck. I might put some Gorilla Tape over this here. Right here, just to tape it in place. I don't like that gap being like that, right? So, not a big deal. Everything else is good. I got my wire down there, all tucked up for everything. So next will be just to clean this thing up, vacuum it, maybe clean the seats, clean the carpets, because they can fail a guy for that, or refuse my vehicle for that, for it being dirty and dusty and all that kind of shit. So that's that. Now we have to get this, and then we should be legal. Can't wait. All right, folks. I think that's where we're gonna end her. I took it in the house, washed it real good, scrubbed it real good, got all the years of Tim Hortons and other coffee stops off of it, because there was a lot of coffee stains and shit on it, but got her clean. It could use another paint, like another dye job, but that's for another time. I decided to put some stickers over top of the holes. You can see we got Stapleton Auto Works, we got Weld, we got Holley, EFI, ICT, like, you know, the main components of the truck. So with the Holley EFI, because you open that up and there's Holley EFI right there. Oh, there we go. Close is all good. You know, I got the Weld wheels, the ICT build underneath the hood. Stapleton was a huge inspiration behind the build at the beginning there. It still is. I love watching his NASCAR stuff. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, folks. I think we're pretty good at calling it. Like, there's so much leg room. Oh my god. I can even move my seat ahead and not feel like before. I used to feel kind of like cramped because of the computer and stuff. No, not like this. I feel actually really comfy now. So yeah, I open that up and the computer's right there. So check engine lights, all that. So the best part is from the driver's seat, I can reach over, put that down. It's kind of angled at the driver, so I look over, see my lights, everything's green, close it up, we're good to go. But speaking of good to go, I think that's where we're at for now. I do have to shampoo the front seats here, as you guys can maybe see that. There's some coffee spillage and stuff in there, which we got to do before, you know, some big wig government dude fucking steps foot in here. So, and also this. If you guys know where I can get one or have one that isn't $300 on eBay, please comment down below or fucking send me an email. Probably sending me an email would probably be your best bet. Just because I don't always see when the, like, I don't get told when when I get comments and stuff. So, oh yeah, when I pull that out, that drops down. So we're definitely gonna have to fix that. Oh, sorry. Not a big deal. We'll Gorilla Tape. Well, yeah, we'll Gorilla Tape that up. So this little piece just go whoop, and we'll be fine. So, but yeah, if you guys know where to have one or something, either send me an email or, you know, send me one. You go, the link is usually in the description below. So then we can put the cubby in. See, now before there was issues with glare, now it's getting dark. So, what do you guys think? Got the computer in the glove box now. Now it actually looks more stock, except for all the stickers. But next time I'm at the junkyard, I might look to see if I can find another glove box. So, as you can see, this one nothing's fitting right anymore. But that's all because of everything being jammed in here. And I also put that chrome strip down there. I forgot if I mentioned that, just to keep the wires from chafing. And so you still can maybe put something in there, you know, in between there and there. It might actually hold something because it's holding the book. So, but anyways, guys, that's it for today. Next video, hopefully, will be me writing my learners. So stay tuned for that, guys. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Love you, and God bless. Oh, I should also mention, see, this is proof that one bad moment doesn't mean a bad life, right? A whole bunch of bad shit's going on in my life doesn't mean it's bad. It's there's positives, right? Like I just made my interior look way better and actually more functional and usable. So there's reasons behind everything, folks. Reason behind everything. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless.